In August of 2023, a 30,000 square foot family entertainment complex would be announced. This facility would catch the interest of Pigeon Forge residents and travelers alike, as the location had a long history of strange and surprising tenants. But this project would face a myriad of issues, as very little would go to plan. So join me as we discuss Pigeon Forge's canceled Nerf action and Crayola experiences.
That Crayola experience and a Nerf action experience would take the former theater's place.
Pigeon Forge planning commissioners looked over pages of plans for the new Crayola experience, and
the Nerf action experience is expected to open in the fall of next year.
The location would open as the Louise Mandrell Theater in 1997. Named after the country singer known for songs like Some Girls Have All the Luck, Maybe My Baby, and I Can't Stop Loving You, all of which have less than 20,000 listens on Spotify. Honestly, I am uncertain where she got the money to open this theater in the first place, but I digress. In 2005, the Fee Hedrick Family Entertainment Group would purchase the property and immediately start a $15 million expansion. It would then become the Miracle Theater and seemingly only put on Christian stage shows. I'm assuming it didn't do terribly well in this niche, as the Miracle Theater would close in 2011 and reopen as the Smoky Mountain Opry Theater. Opry? 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 I don't know, I'm just gonna say Opry. That's how it's spelled. So going forward, it's just Opry. World Choice Investments, the owner of Dolly Parton Stampede Dinner Show, would purchase all of Fee Hedrick Entertainment, including the theater, in 2018. An event would then occur that became a catalyst for a variety of changes in the history of essentially every single recent entertainment attraction: the pandemic. Ah yes, the period that we strangely look back fondly on as a time that we could just sit around our parents' basements, play Minecraft, and drink copious amounts of rum as a newly minted 21-year-old. Oh, that was just me. Never mind. So I didn't notice this until editing the video, but at some point in the last 6 years, apparently all of the light has left my eyes, which is really interesting and kind of concerning. In May of 2020, it would be announced that the theater would close for its entire season due to the coronavirus. The Smoky Mountain Opry Theater would unfortunately never reopen after this point, leaving the tourists of Pigeon Forge wondering where they'd get their fill of random variety shows and musical tributes. The property would then lay dormant until, in August of 2023, Kingsman Experience, Hasbro, and Good Vibrations Holding Company would announce the combined Nerf Action and Crayola experience, expected to open in fall of 2024. The 29,000 square foot Nerf portion would feature blaster battle zones, sports challenges, an obstacle course, food stands, and of course a gift shop. The connected 30,000 square foot Crayola experience would be pretty similar to others that already exist across the country, with attractions such as creating personalized crayons, turning yourself into a coloring page, a playground, and other crayon-themed attractions. I mean, honestly, they are really doing as much as they can while sticking to the crayon theming. These announcements were met with excitement from both locals and travelers alike, with many eagerly awaiting its opening, especially since it was also announced that this would be the first location of 5 across the country to come from this partnership, all of which were intended to open between 2023 and 2028. But honestly, this aggressive strategy shouldn't be much of a surprise when you look at the primary partner here. Kingsman Experience, which is a subsidiary of Kingsman Experience. It might sound like both companies have the same exact name, but if you look really closely, you will notice that one of them dropped the E. So they are clearly different and distinguishable brands, I guess. So going forward, I will call them Kingsmen and Kingsboy to show the clear hierarchy and avoid confusion. Both of these companies are highly attraction-based, with Kingsmen seemingly focusing on higher brow exhibits, while Kingsboy handles more family-friendly attractions like Planet Play School, an Animal Planet experience, and a Squid Game attraction, I guess. Is Squid Game family-friendly? I don't know, I've never watched it. So just to clarify, Kingsboy is the one in the partnership to create Nerf and Crayola experiences. They have partnerships with Hasbro, Warner Bros. Discovery, and Netflix. Information about Good Vibrations is a little more scarce online, but here is what we know. They seem to have been created purely for this venture as far as I can tell, but the parent company also operates the Wonderworks museums, which are those upside down buildings you see in pretty much every major tourism hub. They are also owned by Audientis LLC, a private equity firm. And if you're new here, it is a common theme that I just love private equity. This partnership started with the Pigeon Forge Nerf experience and the Planet Playskool experience in Paramus, New Jersey. So they clearly had very ambitious plans for this partnership. So how's it going? Well, considering the title of this video that you clicked on is Cancelled, I think we can use some deductive reasoning to determine that the Pigeon Forge location didn't work out. As far as I can tell, construction had never even started on the project. I checked both Google Earth data and this YouTube video exploring the property, which was uploaded in June of 2025. The link to this video will also be included in the description down below. And at no point did I see construction barriers, signs, or anything to indicate progress. There was also a Nerf action experience planned for Paramus, New Jersey to go with the Planet Playskool. And it would seem that this one actually made it further in the process than the Pigeon Forge location, going as far as even having its own website, which provides us useful information on what the Nerf action experience would have actually looked like. But it also, unfortunately, never opened. And the website was actually finally taken down while I was editing this video. Planet Playskool is an outlier here because it did surprisingly open on June 13th, 2024. Other than this, we haven't seen any of the planned 5 locations from the partnership even be announced, let alone open. And since they want to open 5 before 2028, and we are halfway through 2026, I am going to assume that this plan is no longer in place. Oh yeah, before we move on, do you remember that Planet Playskool I mentioned just seconds ago? It suddenly closed in December with seemingly no warning and no explanation as to why. So for those keeping track at home, not a single location from this partnership is currently operating. So, needless to say, I would argue that it hasn't been all that successful. With that out of the way, let's move back to 2046 Parkway, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Well, there was never an official word as to whether or not the Nerf and Crayola experiences were canceled. But judging by the fact that there was never any progress made on it in nearly 3 years, and now the land has been sold, I think it is a fair assumption that this venue will not be hosting any Hasbro-themed attractions anytime soon. So what happens now? Well, the property was purchased earlier this year by Safe Harbor Development, who already has a stake in the area, as they operate the massive Margaritaville Island Hotel and Camp Margaritaville RV Resort and Lodge, which are both honestly huge draws to the area as part of the already large resort is the island. No, not that island. A huge City Walk style complex that boasts 23 acres of shopping and attractions. Though they haven't officially announced their intentions for the property, I think it's fair to say that it is in safe hands. Honestly, looking at it from afar, with what we know now, I genuinely do not know if this venture would have been successful. Pigeon Forge is absolutely full of attractions for families such as Dollywood, Wonderworks, The Island, various Ripley's properties, dinner shows, trampoline parks, alpine coasters, arcades, NASCAR speed park, and so much more. Not to mention that Great Smoky Mountain National Park is right there. Though I don't know how much kids would actually enjoy that. The beautiful vistas don't generally contain enough flashing screens and AI-created brain rot to hold their attention. I really enjoyed it though. But that is a lot of places competing for their money. On top of that, other Crayola experiences have also ran into problems. The location in Chandler, Arizona would close last year due to it underperforming. And the one in Plano, Texas permanently closed in February after being locked out of the venue due to unpaid rent, which leaves them with only 3 locations left. Not exactly a bold and bright outlook for Crayola experiences as a whole. So long story short, I wouldn't expect any Nerf action or Crayola experiences to open near you in the future. So with that, I'm Jozek, or just Joe for short. Please let me know your favorite Nerf product down below. I am partial to these footballs specifically. They do not make them anymore, so if you happen to have one in good condition, let me know. Either way, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.